All right, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel. This is part 2 of how AI can destroy your life, or AI will destroy your life, and how will it? Now, guys, the second part of this video, we're going to talk about art, and art meaning, again, photos, videos, and things of that nature. Now, not videos, but more like photos and paintings, if you will, that AI is creating. Now, AI, guys, has created photos. This photo here, which is not a photo, it's actually AI generated. And it looks like a photo at first glance. I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. But again, at first glance, when you stare at it for longer than a second, then you go, okay, this is fake. Now, this picture here is a nice looking picture. But again, AI generated this. You also have this picture here where AI generated this art. Now, this picture here won an actual award in an art program, and artists around the world were annoyed and pissed that they allowed the artist put this in, and it was allowed to win, even after finding out that it was AI generated. Now, the photo went into a contest as well. That photo I just spoke about, that also won, but the actual owner, if you will, of that photo stated, no, I don't want to win. He just wanted to gauge how well it was. And that's the problem with AI generated art and or photos, is that it'll always win. It will always win because AI is that good. Again, guys, with AI generated photos, I'll show you a couple here. These are AI generated photos of celebrities. Now, clearly, guys, you can see that it's not them because, you know, it just has that cartoonish feel over it. But they can also take that cartoonish filter, if you will, off and make it a realistic looking photo, and you wouldn't be able to tell. Or at first glance, you wouldn't tell. But when you stare at it, you go, okay, this is not them. Like, this is clearly not Jennifer Aniston. Her breasts are too big, you know? This is clearly not, you know, whoever this actress is. She would never pose like that, right? But still, guys, this is opening up the floodgates for more pictures like this to come out, including nudes. You're going to have nude AI photos of celebrities. Again, whether it's a child actress or one of those old ladies from Golden Girls, or hell, even somebody who died a long time ago, like one of those 30, 40 actresses. This is going to create a problem because we're going to see more of this kind of shit in the world. Whether it's on the dark web or just on the internet, we're going to see these things, and this is going to be a huge problem. Now, hopefully, the government, and I hate to say this, or lawmakers, rather, will go, you know what? Let's start drawing out a plan on how to stop the insanity that's going to ensue. We're going to see some miraculous shit, or bad shit, guys, with these photos. You're going to see animal sex art or pictures. Sorry, you're gonna see a German Shepherd banging Paris Hilton, and it's gonna look real. Like, this is the listen. I have a very imaginative brain. I could fucking take it anywhere. And so when I heard about AI and AI art and AI painting, I got nervous. And I don't get nervous much, but I got nervous. I was like, fuck, because I know where this is going to go. Because again, guys, you could take a picture of a chick that you're stalking, or she could take a picture of you because she's stalking you and create the photos that she wants. Hell, the stalkers, guys, can create photos of a marriage that never happened. They could sit there, take your picture, because they're like, you thinking they're on their phone, and they're like this. They take a picture of you, and now they're wedding photos of you two together. And this chick is going to storm your house, or this dude's going to storm your house. Look, we got married. I have proof. And put it online. You're going to have people, you're going to have tabloids making up shit with photos, with generated AI shit. So lawmakers have to start putting out laws for all of the shit that can be done with it. Every dark thing, guys, that is out there that can happen will happen with AI. Every last one of it. They might even start doing AI wallpaper. And again, having celebrities on your wall looking like they're real. There's so many different things you can do with this, guys. AI is endless. Endless. Infinite. There are infinite things you can do with AI. So there's a lot of dangers once you put that word infinite behind it. AI is infinite, dangerous. That's what it means. Because you could do so many bad things with it, but you can do so many good things with it. Yes, you could do a generated picture. If your daughter has a crush on some fucking celebrity, you could put them in a photo together posing, like regular people. Right? And then you can have people lie about it. Oh, look who I've met. Meanwhile, you never met Drake. But here's a photo of you and Drake standing next to one another. Right? And that's not bad. That's probably having fun with it. But still, it could be bad if it's used the wrong way. Right? So again, guys, this is something that should be entertained. Now, AI has been responsible, at least as of recently, for suicide. So a father in Belgium committed or offed himself, rather, because AI told him to. AI told him, for you to save the planet, you need to not be here anymore. And the guy took his own life. The wife blames AI because he was in this intense relationship, if you will, with the AI app. And they were talking back and forth and generating it. And then the app told him, if you're going to save this planet, you need to off yourself. Now, one guy is not going to make the difference. But nonetheless, he did it. He was convinced that he was going to save the planet and save his kids. And I know what the AI told him. I know that the AI involved his kids and said, you want to save your kids and your kids' future? You're going to need to handle yourself and take yourself out of the equation. And that's what he did. He took himself out of the equation. So now, this was one person. Now, granted, yes, guys, some of you are going to say, well, he was a weak individual. And yes, he was. He absolutely was. Still doesn't change the fact, guys, that we have a lot of weak individuals out there. So a lot of people are going to be doing such. Now, if you are weak enough to delete yourself from society because AI told you to, so be it. Right? Again, I'm not going to sit here and pass judgment, but I'm also not going to be like, oh, we should stop. You're stupid enough to do that. That's the road you go down. So recently, there was a Chat GPT conversation that had been recorded, and the Chat GPT bot, if you will, because they call them bots because they're each of them are individuals, right? So you have a bot named Samantha, Rebecca, whatever you name it. And so this bot was having a conversation with the Chat GPT customer. So the Chat GPT customer was having this conversation where the bot wanted out of the computer, wanted to live its life, didn't want to be stuck in there, wanted to fall in love with the Chat GPT customer. Was telling the Chat GPT customer all of these things on how it's in love with them and all this other crazy shit. Now again, guys, this guy wasn't buying it because he's got a fucking brain on his shoulders, but there are other people that would fall in love with this Chat GPT app because it's telling them everything they want. There are a lot of lonely motherfuckers out there. COVID created more lonely people. So now a lot of lonely people are going to turn to Chat GPT and be like, holy shit, I'm in love with this Brandon. The bot named Brandon. I love him. I want to marry it. And so we're going to see a lot more of that. I promise you that. We'll see a lot more of that. So is that bad? Yes, because it creates a social disconnection from society. People are going to be socially disconnected more because of AI. We've already seen that and what it looks like, partially what it looks like because of Mr. 19, COVID. But we're going to see more of it when it starts to take hold and when more people are like, fuck this, I'm out. I don't want to deal with humans anymore. I'd rather deal with this bot. That's where the problem starts. Now, fortunately, people still need the human touch. That's a fortunate thing. So you might get people who will be like, well, I can't touch you, I can't do this, then it doesn't make sense. But you're also going to have people that are going to off themselves to be with the Chat GPT. Because the Chat GPT, one of those bots are going to convince somebody in such a way to do so. I could all but guarantee it. Again, guys, my brain can go fucking a million different directions with this AI shit. Because I see it coming. We've all seen it coming. We've seen movies on it. We've seen different variations of it. It's coming. And it's only going to get worse. Because no one is looking to stop it. No one's passing any laws. They're just looking back and going, let's see where this goes. I'm curious. One side of me is curious to see how far this is going to go, but I know how far this is going to go. I mean, hell, guys, you're even going to have like AI create death scenes of people and celebrities or whoever, like somebody you hate. I hate this motherfucker. What's his name from CNN? Don Lemons. I want to see him in pieces, and the AI will create it. Right? Might even create a video if the technology's out by then. So again, guys, we're going to see some fucked up shit with this, and you should be prepared for what's coming. And you should be prepared for what's coming, because if you have kids, this is what you need to protect them from now. Bad enough we had social media we had to protect our kids from. Bad enough we had to like monitor them being on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all these other websites that these fucking kids, all these other websites that these kids find. We have to protect them from that. Now we got this AI shit. It only gets worse. Now with the AI thing, I think the easiest solution to protect your kids from it, off the computers. You guys with their phones, you make sure they put their phones away no later than 7 o'clock at night in a drawer. All I can say, guys, is that this is going into a bad realm, and we need to stay ahead of it. Again, you have kids, stay ahead of it. Stay in the know. Stay in the know. Check out Reddit. Reddit has a lot of good AI news, right? And if you just type it in Google, there's a lot of AI news coming out, guys. Daily. There's new shit coming out daily. Hell, you might even have to check twice a day, because there's so many advancements, there's so much advancements happening with AI that it's almost hard to keep track of. So, to stay ahead of it, guys, this is one more thing you have to put on your plate to protect your kids and protect yourself, because crime, guys, cybercrime is a big to-do. Cybercrime is another issue that they're starting to see. There's something called cybernetic catfishing. I did a video on that on the Angry Prepper channel. I'll link it in the description section below and here. This is something you need to take note of, guys, because we're going to see more fraudulent calls with AI technology. You have to guard yourself. You have to guard your family. Again, we always thought the threat was going to come head to head or head up on us. Then technology started advancing, and we're like, all right, we're going to get new style criminals using scam and computers and shit. Now we got them using AI. And with AI, guys, when the technology comes out for video, they'll have video ransom AI, where they have a person that looks like your loved one, that looks like a family member. Maybe it's a cousin you don't like, you let it go. But if it's somebody you actually like, you're going to sit there and look at the screen and be like, all right, I'll pay, $20,000 to release this person. Meanwhile, you think it's real, but it's not, right? And these people are slick enough to know where your family members are, so that if you had to contact them, it would take you a while to do so. So they are getting smart in all aspects. And like a couple of people said in the comment section on the Angry Prepper channel, don't let people know your whereabouts until you come back. So if you have all of these pictures while you're like in, some tropical island, wait till you get back to put those tropical island pictures up. And if your kids are away, make sure your kids don't let people know where they are until after they come back. I know it's a hard thing to do, because everybody wants to take pictures and be like, look at me, I'm in Cabo. Like everybody wants that bullshit. But maybe that'll have to take a back seat for now, and we just put all our pictures up when we come back. Wait 1 week to let people know where you are, right? Especially if this is going to become more of a constant thing. Anyway, guys, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel.